Good morning and welcome to this week's JLNN. I'm Dakaria King.
And I'm Elias Swihart. We have a jam-packed show for you this week with a library report from Miss Fallon, an interview with Coach Lilly, Where's Chris Cox, and more on that bizarre Sasquatch sighting around Lawson.
But first, we have to make a correction. At last week's show, Michael Button's story was mistitled Mental Health Awareness Month, when in fact last month was Suicide Prevention Month. We apologize for the mistake. Moving on, this past Friday and Saturday night was our Lawson Homecoming 2024, and what a wonderful time it was. Although inclement weather threatened to take the game and following festivities away, the event went off without a hitch and a great time was had by all.
And with all the homecoming fashion and festivities, we cannot forget there was a massive game against our crosstown rivals, Hillsborough, on Friday night. Our Lightning football team battled hard but came out with a loss. To tell us more, our Jacob Edwards has an interview with Coach Lilly.
This is James Lawson, News Network. I'm here with Coach Lilly. Tell us about the rainy game on Friday.
Yeah, so I was really proud of our team, the way that we fought. You know, I think that it's one of those things we always talk about, controlling the controllables. We couldn't do anything about the weather, and that was one of those things that we just kind of prepared for whatever was going to come with this, you know, taking off gloves, taking off sleeves, just kind of having that mindset of we're here. Doesn't matter who's in the stands, doesn't matter, you know, what's going on. We have to control what we can control. But on that same note, you know, I think our fans showed out, and I was really excited, and I was really proud of them for being out there in the rain and for just bringing the enthusiasm. So a great job to our student section. You know, I think that the biggest thing for us was I was very, like I said, I was very proud. We played well enough to win. Ultimately came up short, and but I think that there was a lot of positives. But the game of football is just like anything that you do. You know, there's always a couple things that lead to the end result. You know, and so unfortunately, we didn't make the play whenever we needed to, whenever we needed to win the game. But like I said, I think that the scoreboard doesn't necessarily indicate exactly how much and how well our team fought on Friday night. We've made a lot of progress. I think our team is so much better in every way, shape, or fashion this year than we were last year. We're heading in the right direction. So, long answer to your short question, but that's how we do.
This week's library picks are in, and our Miss Fallon has an interesting story for us.
So I have never been much of a horror reader. This is one by Kate Alice Marshall, who has some great books in lots of different genres, called Rules for Vanishing. It's about a girl whose sister goes missing in this kind of weird way. She just vanishes one night, and she's not the kind of kid that just vanishes. And everybody has said she's run away, but her sister knows there's no way she's run away. There's a legend in the town that if you're at a certain place at a certain time in the woods, that a ghost road will appear and that you can enter the ghost road and kind of go into this other realm. So one night she decides she's going to go. She's going to go try to find the ghost road because she believes that's where her sister is. It's real, Trina says. It's real. And that means that Becca, doesn't it? She looks at me. She's crying now. Her tears track silvery in the light. I step toward her, not quite off the road, not wanting to leave it in case I'm all that's anchoring it here. She scrubs her cheeks with the heels of her hands. I'm fine, she says, in the same voice I've used 100 times. The 5 of us are standing together now in a loose ring. Vanessa and Kyle and Jeremy and Miranda are farther back, and it's just us, the Wildcats. No one has to come who doesn't want to, I say. I'm not going back, Trina says forcefully. We're coming, Anthony says, all of us. His hand squeezes mine and then drops. We all shift back, our attention drifting to the others, a question in the air. Anyone who doesn't want to come should head back, I say, realizing as I do that I'm somehow in charge and that no one is objecting to this. I'm in, Kyle says. It's already past my curfew, which means Chris is already going to hit the upper limit of pissed off, so I might as well go for broke, right? He gives Trina a lopsided grin. Her mouth opens, like she means to say something, but she only shakes her head and makes a sound like a swallowed laugh. I'm in too, Vanessa agrees, nodding vigorously. This is nuts, Jeremy says, but he doesn't leave. No one asks Miranda. This doesn't seem strange to me, not yet. I guess we go, then, I say, knowing that no one is going to move until I do. I turn, grip the strap of my duffel hard, and I take the first step. If I expect anything mystical in that first step, it doesn't happen. I let out a held breath and take another step. and another. But now that the road has arrived, it seems content to exist in a state of absolute reality. The trees lining it stand upright, its stones meet neatly, its surface is firm. Silence lies steadily against the road, and I am glad I do not walk alone. So, kind of a mysterious situation. What are we going to find on the road? You only know if you come and read it. So, come check out Rules for Vanishing by Kate Alice Marshall. It's a great one.
We have a story that may be disturbing to some viewers. 2 weeks ago, we reported an eyewitness account of a strange half-man, half-bear thingy walking around the Lawson campus at night and in the early morning. Our team of Gage Arnold and Jonas Andrews decided to investigate.
I know you're in there.
Oh, there's some spooky stuff happening back there. Today, me and Gage are gonna go check that out. We heard there was a Sasquatch back there. So, I heard it's right up there in that spooky woods. Is it spooky, Gage? Do these hurt? Oh, are we getting that? When we catch Bigfoot? What's she doing, bro? I can feel the aura of this hill. Can y'all feel it? It's tingling in my body. I realized that Bigfoot was real, and I looked him in the eyes. My dearest Bigfoot.
You see them? Those are fields. What's he doing? Suspicious.
Bigfoot. Where you at, gangy? Bro, I found his den, bro. Look, bro, look, come here. Bro, you see that TP? Bro, what? I think he resigns there. It's just a homeless dude.
Rather bendable. He be bending. I can't find him.
How big were Bigfoot's feet? I don't know. I heard he has a big foot. Ow! Oh my God, he's right there! Oh! I'm starting to not believe in the Sasquatch. I think they might have lied. I'm not very happy about it, Stuart.
Wow, that is scary. Hey, you know what time it is? Where's Chris Cox?
I'm Elias Whitehurt, and welcome back to Where's Chris Cox?
And that's all the news we have to fit this week.
From all of us here at Jalen, bye guys, see ya, peace.
This guy.